Does profit corrupt good work? When you do a good work and eventually you earn profit from it, does the money corrupt the good work you have done? This is the topic of our conversation today. Let me say emphatically that money does not corrupt good work. A good work is a good work. Let me start from Bill Gates. Yes, it's true that Bill Gates earned profit from Microsoft. Yes, he earned money from Microsoft, which trajected him to becoming one of the richest men in our planet today. You and I know that without profit, there will not have been computer made available in every home today worldwide. So democratization of computer, which I mean by making computer available in every home today, was made possible because he earned profit from his good work. Let's also look at other people who have done good work that didn't earn profit from it. Biography of Mother Teresa that I was going through some time ago, I discovered that in her lifetime, she was recorded to have helped over 4,000 people without earning profit. Meaning that with the kind of heart she has, if she has a means of earning profit from that good work, she will have helped more than millions of people on the planet. So good work does not corrupt profit. This become a topic of a conversation today because there is a lady who was demeaning the good work of VDM, Very Dark Black Man, because she felt that there is an incentive that is coming to the guy from either Facebook or YouTube. And as a result of that lady was trying to water down the good works that Very Dark Black Man has been doing. Here is my take on this conversation. When you want to demean people's work because they earn profit from it, that can be traced back to the ancient philosophy of poor people. In the past, poverty was taken as a virtue. It was like only those that are poor, that does not have the capacity to afford basic things of life, are closer to God. Until people now read very deep into the biblical principle, the original version of this Bible from the Hebrew word, translated directly from the Hebrew word, because the Bible is from Hebrew word. That was when we get to know that the word poverty is evil. Poverty is evil. No. Get clearly. It does not suggest that poor people are evil. No, that's not what it means. I mean, the state of being poor is not what God wants from mankind. And in that Jewish philosophy, wealth was called good. Wealth was classified as good. So in other words, God didn't even create mankind to live in poverty because he said poverty is evil. I know some of us will equally say that, but why did God say in the Bible that poor people will always be among us? No. What it means is that there are those who will not obey the rules, because God gave us the choice. If you look at the Deuteronomy, God gave us a choice to choose. He said, I beseech you to choose life so that you might live. It's a choice to choose life or death. One major thing is that we have the highest freedom on this planet as human beings. We have the greatest freedom to choose. So we are what we are today, or where individual lives, the state of life they are, is the cumulative number of choices they have made, cumulatively amounted to what they are. So you are your choice. You are what you choose. So, and there are people who are always going to choose wrongly. There are people who are always going to disobey the rules of life. And that is why there will always be poor people in our midst. Now, coming back to somebody who felt that because you profit from your good work, the good work is corrupted. Like a lady in UK, where the lady stated that because Very Dark Man profits from the good work he's doing on Facebook or YouTube, and as a result of that, the work is demeaned, and in her own wisdom, VDM is now a content creator, and no longer the good work is doing is no longer relevant because it's earning. I call that pure poverty mindset. Yes, those in the past who classify poverty as a virtue, who refer to being poor as a state of being virtuous, being righteous. That is what they are. And you see, it's quite Unfortunately, that this thing is coming from somebody who have lived very long years in UK. But then it's not surprising to me because I remember one of my boss who trained me in my early years of service, Engineer Sam Ayadiyala. Engineer Sam Ayadiyala said clearly that this poverty, the one that is easiest to cure is the one that is outside. That it is poverty of the mind that is most difficult to cure. That when somebody is poor in the mind, even if you decide to transport him to a rich environment, he will still carry that poverty with him to that place and be living in poverty. And there is one pure characteristic of a poor people. One of the way to know people who are poor in the mind, they always feel entitled.